very good morning to you. You are just in time for our out of class learning right here on Edu TV. My name is Usha Jose and our sign language interpreter is Lynette Machuka. So our lessons begin at the top of the hour, which is exactly 8 a.m. And for our first class, which goes on all the way to 8:30 a.m., we have our grade 4 students who will be learning agriculture. Now, today we are on the topic of domestic animals, and more specifically distinguishing between the male and female animals. This is a topic that we have covered before. Remember, it is part of a series, so very vital that you as a learner do not miss any part of this series. Now, moving on, at 8:35 a.m. to 9:05 a.m., we have our grade 2 students who will be learning Kiswahili, and today we are on Ufahamu. Moving on, at 9:10 to 9:40 a.m., we will have our grade 3 students who will be tackling hygiene and nutrition. Today's specific topic is a personal hygiene, that is keeping clean. Now, I know we've specified that this is for the grade 3 students, but really, as long as your child is in the lower classes, I think that this does apply to them. This is the stage in their life where they are learning to take care of themselves and their bodies and their surroundings. So whatever grade your child is in, I think they might benefit from this lesson. Now, moving on, at 9:45 a.m. all the way to 10:15 a.m., we have our grade 1 students who will be handling mathematics, and today we are on whole numbers. Remember, numbers will make up most or literally all of their learning when it comes to mathematics, even in the later years. So do make sure that your child has time for that. Moving on, at 10:20 to 10:50 a.m., we have our grade 2 students who will be learning the Kenya Sign Language. We are still on our surrounding, but with a little twist, because today we are on domestic animals. Quite an interesting topic. Moving on, from 10:55 to 11:25 a.m., we have our pre-primary 2 learners who will be handling language activities, to be followed at 11:30 a.m. all the way to noon by our pre-primary 1 learners who will be on creative activities. Now, this is also a continuation. Remember, we have been on picture making, and that is specifically the mosaic. We still are on that, but every lesson we keep building. So again, a very interesting one, and one that I'm sure your young learner will be very glad to engage in. At 12:05 p.m. all the way to 12:35 p.m., we have our class 6 students who will be handling mathematics, and the topic of the day is measurement. Now, remember, measurement is a topic that we see again in class 8 and also in secondary school, so very important that they learn the basics right now, so you cannot afford to miss this class. And finally, to close our morning session, we do have the class 7 students coming in at 12:40 all the way to 1:10 p.m., and they will be learning English. Today we are on writing speech with a medial verb, so something again that I'm sure would be interesting both to the class 7 as well as the class 8 students, who might then consider this part of their revision. And with that, we come to the end of the morning session, and I'll be back at 1:45 to give you the afternoon schedule. But for now, enjoy your learning.